name is William James Harding. I'm born in Wales. The Celtic language, or Deryn Pir, I read in last Peter University Brunner, is my native tongue. English is my second language. I was educated in Wales. Joined the army as a young lad at 17 years of age, British Army. Served with that career in various other places. Left the army after 6 years and joined the Mid Wales Constabulary, where I became a detective inspector and a qualified fingerprint expert. I was promoted probably the youngest detective inspector in Wales. I found it very boring flying a desk at police headquarters. Someone dropped a brochure about Ontario on my desk. And on the 25th of August 1967, I was in Canada, hoping to start all over again as a fourth-class constable, which I did. After that, I just continued my police service. First of all, with the Toronto Police Service. Went to Brampton and started off the Detective Bureau and the IDET Bureau in that police force. That police force amalgamated into the Peel Regional Police Service in 1974, and I was a detective inspector then. In 1979, I applied for the job of Chief of Police in the Halton Regional Police Service and was appointed as Chief of Police. One of the great advantages I had as a new Chief of Police was the fact that a government investigation had identified the Halton Regional Police Force, as it was then called, as being incompetent. There was a change of leadership made in the force, and I was appointed as Chief of Police. The police force was lacking in a variety of areas and was locked into the past system of policing, which is a reactive style of policing. A crime is committed somewhere, a complaint is made, the police respond, they look for witnesses, they conduct an investigation, they compile evidence, and they prosecute the offender. I've always held the belief that does not help the victim of crime. My position is, it is far better to prevent crime being committed. My opportunity was found in the fact that the force was decimated. All we could go was, in the Halton Regional Police Force, was up. And one of the first things I did was to change the name of the Halton Regional Police Force to the Halton Regional Police Service, because we are not a force against the public. We are an agency to serve the public and to look after their well-being and safety. I gave the men in the Halton Regional Police Service a chance. Do you want me to be the traditional autocratic, I know it all leader, just give you directions, not ask your opinion, not ask your advice, not ask you what your concerns are, just give you orders and expect you to obey them? Or do you want to participate in this police service and help develop it to something new, something which will fulfill our purpose in life, which is to keep the community safe? There was a resounding answer of yes, that's the way we want to go. So it became necessary for me, in order to implement community-based policing, to first of all condition the mindset of the police that we had governance over to the issue of community-based policing, which was quite different from the traditional. We had to work on the politicians at the municipal and the regional level to say, we're about to do this, it's going to affect the timeline of our delivery of service until we get this process into gear, and we need your support. And we did receive a report from the municipalities and from the regional government. Well, when that was done, we had to convince the public that this is the way we wanted to go. And we gave the public the choice. Do you want us to be a traditional police service and respond to your needs when they've been committed? Or would you rather us try to work together to prevent crime? There was a resounding answer again. Yes, we did. And we did a variety of things in pursuit of that. One was to build a community room in each police station, so as the public could come into the police station, do their community work within the station, whether it's Cubs, Boy Scouts, Civitans, or whoever wants to come to the station. They could book it and come into the station. We wanted them to see this as a place for community well-being, that they were welcome there, that the police were not going to be offended by their presence, that they were welcome there, and we wanted to work together with the public to get these things done. There was a tremendous problem in Halton when I got there, because the public expectation of the police to do their duty was way up here, and the capability of the police to deliver that service was way down here. And we decided, with the support of the Police Services Board, that we would attack this problem by training, by providing proper written directives and operational procedures. So we focused on training, and that was a very successful process. I spent my first 6 months writing operational procedures and directives. But all those procedures were built and developed by input from the staff. You know, it's often said that within a democracy, the more people that participate in the democracy, the stronger the democracy will be. I felt that so it should be for our police. So within the police service, we developed management teams where officers could raise their concerns, identify problems, and expect a response to their submissions. And we did that. The outcome was the fact that the officers felt a part of the police service. They felt that they had ownership over which way the police service would be developed in service of the community. And we did the same things for the public. We established community consultation committees throughout the region so that they could get together as a community and the police, identify their local problems, and work together to find a mutually satisfactory answer.